Good afternoon. I'm with the wonderful Baby Said. We're in Camden Assembly. This is TerryTopCat presents for clusterview.com. It's Tuesday, the 29th of April. You are currently on a tour supporting an artist you're going to tell me about.
Yeah.
And you played Manchester last night. Is that correct?
Yeah. We played Manchester in the Yes basement.
Yeah,
And
that's a
then-
really cool venue.
Yeah.
That is a very cool venue.
Yeah. And then we drove down to Derby, stayed in Derby, and then drove down to London today.
So have you been getting good response on this support tour?
Yeah, I think we have. And I think we've definitely gained a lot of new fans, and there are people that are coming up to us saying, oh, you've got new fans now, and it's just nice. It's nice to hear. We also came out with vinyls and CDs, and they've been going quite well. Like, people are listening to, because most of the songs in our set are from the album, so people are listening to
Give
it.
us a plug of the album. What's it called?
The album is called BS.
It's out everywhere.
Yeah, it is out everywhere, and we've got vinyls and CDs for it now. But they're going quite well at the minute, so we're just really happy. Yeah.
So I want to bring you back to that point about people coming up to you, because that's exactly what I did. So we went to interview Ramcot at the Grace.
Yeah.
And they're a great band from Belgium. And then I saw you two support you with your wonderful musicians who play with you, support Ramcot. And I was so blown away. I had to come up straight away. And then I've obviously got introduced to Jeff and then kept in contact with Jeff, because I think you're a brilliant band live and you've got great songs and your guitarist and the drummer's great and you're a great fit.
Thank you so much.
That was actually our first gig with Alfie and Kira.
Really?
Yeah,
oh wow,
first
that's
gig
very
ever.
impressive.
Yeah, we had like a few rehearsals before, and then we were just like, let's just go. What happens, but it went really, really well. And they're such nice guys as well, honestly. They're brilliant musicians.
So Jess, tell us about your journey, your start of your journey. So obviously you're telling me that your mum used to be a singer in Italy, and I know that you both started playing instruments when you were really young. Which artists would you say when you were growing up? I know we're talking about Maneskin, but like when you were growing up, or what if your parents played any music or any artists that really influenced you that wanted you to, take it as a profession or pick up an instrument? So starting with you, Jess, who plays bass very well.
Oh, thank you. Well, actually, growing up, we were like full on pop. Like, everything we listened to was just pop. Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift.
All great artists.
Katy
Yeah.
Perry.
It was literally, now that's what I call music, type of pop songs. And then when we discovered Måneskin, it was in 2021 when they were competing in a festival called Sanremo in Italy.
Are you both fluent in Italian as well?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
And I'm guessing I didn't say that very well.
No, you did. That's why I picked it up with.
Why? How would you say it?
Sanremo. You stop.
Yeah,
it.
but I'm saying quick. Shut up. Yeah, we saw them there, and then they went to Eurovision, and we just fell in love with rock there. But it was I've take quite pride, because at first I was like, I heard them and they weren't really paying attention. I was like, guys, you need to stop right now. It was like I just discovered something completely new, because we never really listened to rock before. We were all about pop, and then I just saw that and I was like, that is it. Yeah.
We also, with the pop music, we also listened to a lot of Italian music growing up, because obviously Mum is Italian, and when she came to England, she used to do a bit of singing here and there in like restaurants and stuff, and like the church. So we were introduced to music sort of that way, and she'd do like a mix of like Italian and English songs, and it was just nice. Like, I was literally on the way here today, a few Italian songs from my childhood came up, and I was like, I genuinely got chills. I was like, wow, they don't usually come up.
So you're a brilliant guitarist, Vanessa. So tell us who your influences, guitarists are male or female?
So Joan Jett is a female guitarist. We actually do a couple of her songs in our covers band. And then Brian May. He is like my guitar hero. I absolutely love Brian May. And then I guess bands is like Nirvana and Arctic Monkeys, Måneskin, A bit like.
We recently
New.
discovered the Warning.
Oh yeah, the Warning.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
They're 3 sisters as well.
Yeah. Queen Colt is really, really good. Alfie actually introduced them to me, and we play them in the car, and I'm like, what the hell? This is like, it's literally the most powerful thing you'll ever hear. And it's female fronted, so it's really good.
Love that.
Yeah.
You should check out Hole as well. Hole was she used to be married to Kurt Cobain, Courtney Love. Oh, she's really great as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, she's a real character, let me say. Okay, so coming back to Baby Said, you released your debut. So you started off with your single Fight, and then you did, what was the EP? Who Gives
a Rock?
Yes, which is a great title. So did you see, so you started doing live gigs, and before you got a live agent, Lucia, and your wonderful manager, Jeff, from Big Hug Management, you were doing it all yourself, booking the gigs where you live in Portsmouth and the surrounding areas?
Yeah, so that was for our covers band, and then when we met...
So who would you cover then? So obviously you mentioned about Joan Jett. I presume, are you quite good at both of you remembering lyrics and...
Yeah. Well, you know, we'll have the odd slip up and we'll just be like, and then come back in.
It'll just be like a range from like country, pop, soul, rock.
Oh, wow.
Just like, but it was just like pub stuff, like what the people want to hear. But our mum was booking all the gigs for that.
She still is. She still is.
Well, I've booked a lot of them as well.
Oh, yeah. I can't do it to save my life because I don't know what I'm on about.
But coming back to, so you started doing gigs in the local area. So how did you meet Jeff from Big Hug Management?
So we were actually, we wrote a few songs with our covers band because we thought that was going to be the originals band. And then we were filming a music video, and the guy that was filming was like, this song is quite good, it has potential. I'll put you in contact with this guy, Jeff, and then you can see where to go from there. And then Jeff sent us on a little journey later on to discover our sound, which is where we wrote Fight, You Killed It, Mouth Shut, what's the other one? Panic Attack. And Burn also. And then, yeah.
So describe the creative process of, so obviously you rehearse a lot, of actually writing a song. You come up with different bits of music, or you jam together, or is it all different with different songs?
So it's either at the start we'll just play around, we might find a riff or like a chord progression that we might like and then build on that, or I've got lyrics and melodies and then we'll work on that. It's just whatever comes first, really.
And working with your sister?
It's good.
Challenging sometimes, I presume?
Working with your sister, Veronica.
I can already feel her hand around my throat.
Aww.
No, it's good. It's good. It does have its challenges, obviously, but not because we're sisters. Because sometimes we get attached to ideas. More, I get attached to ideas.
That's very honest of you.
Yeah, thank you. No, I was saying the other day to someone else that a lot of musicians suffer with imposter syndrome, and we never feel like we belong in the business, and we just feel like we're not good enough. And I often feel like that. So when I write like a solo or like a riff, I do get attached to it. I get attached quite easily, and it's hard to let go. But she makes sure I let go.
Yeah, I'm like the opposite, because I'm like, oh, I'm not good enough, it's not good enough. Scrap that until I find like something that's like, okay.
That you both agree on.
Yeah, and
like.
it's quite relieving when we find something that we really jam with, because then it just all starts flowing. but because you can put a lot of pressure on yourself,
Sure.
you get like a bit of writer's block, so you get stressed out about it. And then when you find that one thing, it's like,
So I'm going to ask you a couple more questions and we'll wrap it up and then you tell everyone, you know, your future plans and where to find you on social media. So I read in one of your interviews, someone asked you about how is it like being a female in the music industry? Because, you know, you get some really dodgy promoters, dodgy people generally. And, you know, this thing with P. Diddy in America, it's very rife. Unfortunately, all these horrible things that happen to any musicians, male or female. So have you had any bad experiences, or you're really tight as a group and you've got some good people around you? Because that's what it's about as well.
We've definitely got good people around
Yeah.
us. I mean, there's definitely been like the odd comment here and there where people don't believe we're playing our instruments.
that's what
Ridiculous.
Fight is about.
Yeah.
But that was as our covers band. They'd just be like, we'd even turn stuff off. We'd stop everything and be like, this person doesn't believe that we're playing. Obviously, we wouldn't name
Good for
any
you.
names.
Good for you.
But we'd be like, there's someone in the crowd that doesn't believe we're playing, and we'd like play something, and we're like, you can all hear that, can't you? You're seeing me do that, okay? But yeah, that's what Fight is about, because we've had that quite often as well.
It's so unnecessary.
It is. I mean, if you're there, if you're not enjoying the music, just
Leave.
Yeah. Just go.
absolutely.
And if you don't want
Yeah.
to believe that we're playing our instruments or this or that, just, you know, that energy's not really welcome.
So the other thing I wanted to say, so already you've done a few festivals. What have you got any forthcoming festivals this summer? And you're also part of many bands that went to South by Southwest, which they got. I'm going to be away in New York, but they got their first one in London
Yes.
in June. So tell us what it was like to go to Austin and meeting other bands, other English bands. How was that? What was that experience like?
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'd never been to the States before.
Oh, was that the first time?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go to New York.
I really
You
want
love
to go
it.
to New York. I really
Very
want to.
different to LA, but LA's cool, but New York.
Yeah. There was a lot of music everywhere. There, like, you would be walking down the street and every single venue had a different beat. It was just like... It could be a lot sometimes when you're
I
like
think
really tired.
Yeah, towards the end
But-
of the week, it was just like one.
How long were you there for?
8 days, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because you got to check out this band called Black Gold. So they're from...
Oh, we watched a bit of that.
Oh, I love
set.
them. So they, on their stories on Instagram, they put this rapper from Chicago, and I love him. So, you know, some music's about sharing, and it's all about positivity, and it can uplift you can cry, you can get through so many emotions. So I just want to say thank you very much, Jess and Vanessa, Baby Said. Tell us your future plans and where we find your social media. And you totally inspire me because, you know, I go to gigs all the time, and after seeing you at Ramcot, I'm going to be coming to all your gigs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, this summer we have got South by Southwest London in June. We've got 3 official showcases, so get yourself down for that. And we are also...
We've got Focus Wales,
Yes.
2,000 Trees,
Wilderness,
Wow, okay.
Glastonbury.
Are you doing Glastonbury? Oh my God, that's how exciting
we're
is that?
on 2 stages, right? 1 or 2, I can't
But
remember.
you also did Reading and Leeds as well. How was that? You did that, was that last year?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that
that was really good. I mean, we didn't get to play Leeds because of that storm, but Reading was really good, and we got like a bigger crowd than we had expected.
Yeah.
Because we were like last year, we were like so fresh, so we were like, oh, no one's gonna really stop for us. We'll just enjoy our time. But it was like loads of people, and they enjoyed it a lot.
That's fantastic. Well, good luck for Glastonbury
Thank you.
and all the other festivals. Any future singles coming out from the album? Can you say?
We are currently trying to write our second album.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so we've got some space booked out within the next
Same
couple
producers, Patel and
Oh,
Bushell.
it's just writing at the
Oh,
moment.
they're just writing at the
so
moment.
it's just us in a room.
With the 2 guys in the back,
No,
just 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we write.
We've learned how to use Logic and stuff now.
Great.
So
I love that.
Not very well.
No, but come on,
But, yeah.
you know, it's good to experiment and learn.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
quite a cool program, to be fair. Sometimes it can be easy.
Yeah, if you knew how to use it.
so where can everyone find you on social media?
Absolutely everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter.
Baby said official.
Yes, Baby said official.
So thank you, Jess, Vanessa, Baby Said. This has
Veronica.
been Veronica. I've been saying Vanessa the whole time,
It's
haven't I?
okay. I'm used to it.
Everybody calls her Vanessa or
I
Victoria.
don't know.
It's fine. She just sits there and takes it.
You shouldn't, but thank you for correcting me. So thank you, Jess and Veronica. This has been TerryTopCat for TerryTopCat Presents for clusterview.com.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.